Hey dude, here is the Tommy Emmanuel tune that I think you should learn. We're in E major. We have the inversion of E, which includes G sharp, E, and B. I'm adding an E on the top when I feel like it. Then we're going to go to A. I'm using open 5th string with the triad here at 6, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to make that into a B by just adding a B bass. Adding a high B. That's a nice one. Okay, so and then we're going to go into there's that same inversion of E again. A. And again, I'm really minimalizing these voicings to be just roots thirds. Okay, F sharp, E, B flat. One more time, the way we get into this B. So we're going to go, let's see how we do that. We're going to go maybe this fingering. So we're going to go, oh, sorry. All right, this part goes. So these guys we have, over here we have sorry. Okay, so and we're going to try to keep eighths going behind that so it looks like this. Okay, so without the chord distraction, it looks like this. So it's a pretty simple formula. It's 2 all together, and then it's 2 just bass notes. So I'm missing some, but sorry. different timings, but ignore that. Okay, once you get good at that, you'd be surprised you can mess with the timing and keep that eighth going without, you know, having to grow another brain, right? All right, so then we're going to go down to this G sharp minor 7. Same basic drill, but now we're bass note's G sharp, and now we're going getting the pedal from this note in the bar, and then we got B string walking down. And I'm also adding other notes from the chords as layers. So all right, let me show you how that goes in context. It goes, let's see. Let's see. Or okay, that's a little hairy, right, with the thumb thing, but you know, mess around with it. That's the kind of the point of this, is to kind of push you a little bit. Okay, notice we just went major. Minor, minor, major. Then we're gonna go. This is an A13. I'm getting the E from open E. This is an A sharp diminished. It's A sharp, G, and C sharp with another top E. Then we're gonna do this is an E with a B in the bass. So that would be a second inversion, E major chord. This is the C form caged E with a B in the bass. Then I'm converting that over to a C sharp minor 7. So we're back in an A minor shape here. And then we're going to go to this F sharp. Okay, so let me play that through that part slow. Sorry. Then we have this part that goes. These are just A triad with an A bass, and then B triad with an A bass. C sharp minor, F sharp. Another A triad with an A bass, and then another B triad with an A bass. Then we're going to do this crazy reach that goes. And this is pretty nuts, but again, this is kind of just to push you, see what you can do, and you know, explore a little bit. If you can't get this with the if the notes in the bar clean, you know, it's like, I wouldn't get too worried about it. It's just, that's a pretty insane stretch. Okay, this is a C sharp 7 shell voicing with A and A flat on the top. Then we're going to walk up to F sharp. This is an F sharp 13, F, E, B flat, E flat. Right when I hit this E flat, I'm going to E via the open E, and then we're going to go D. Okay. This is a B, 7 add 9, B, E, A, D flat. Let me play that part. Alright, I'm guessing that you're probably not going to dig in too much and get every single little note of that, but that's why I'm not breaking it absolutely completely down. I figure, you know, you can see and hear what I'm doing, and I'm doing it at a lower pace, so I'm assuming that you could probably pick this out easier than if you just watch the Tommy video, okay, right? So, anyway, like I said, man, these are things that are good for you to, you know, like I said, you don't have to sit down and study it and do note for note, but I think attempting to play some of these things to push yourself technically and to get some cool ideas as far as the harmony, some of the stuff he's doing harmonically. Some of it's pretty basic, but some of it's pretty cool. Like that part. That's nice, right? And this stuff. You know, right? Can't hurt. All right, man. I got more stuff for you. I'm gonna think of some other tunes that I can throw at you. All right. But if you have any ideas, hit me up. But I'm gonna hit you with some stuff. All right. All right, man.